How's it going, fellow traders? It's Magic Trader here, and I'm going to go through the charts to see if there's any good trading opportunities this week. It's January 9th, 10:13 in the morning. So things are starting to move in the markets right now. We were expecting nice pullbacks to areas where the institutions have their orders to continue on with the trends. So let's take a look here first at gold. So right now we got this area here, weekly supply being hit. So the force of price is now going to be downwards. I would like to wait until price gets down to this area here, and then I'd like to take longs. But price could fall short of hitting that area before reversing back upwards. So there's an area here on the daily chart that is responsible for something big. So it could potentially just react off of their momentum shift and then move to the upside. Either way, I'm expecting a move down here like this over the next week or two. Could be longer, but we'll see. So right now I'm not taking any trades. I'm just going to wait for this chart to play out. So nothing here for me. Oil, I'm expecting oil to drop. Have been expecting oil to drop for quite some time. Weekly supply area has been taken out here. Price rallies higher and is reacting now up here to supply, and I'd like to see a drop. In fact, let me take a look here. Yeah. So yeah. I did this perfectly. Okay. So, yeah, so I'm expecting oil to drop. Only thing is, there's a really nice area of demand here that price could react from, and then we head higher. So, H4 off of weekly demand zone, yeah. H4 is off. Copy. We could get yeah, we could get a momentum shift off of this area here and then upwards. So I'm watching this area. I've got an alert set when price gets into there to let me know, because we might just see a reversal to the upside from this area here. Otherwise, the weekly chart is a little bit overextended, and this latest weekly area hasn't reached 2-to-1 move away. So if this breaks here, there's higher odds that this area breaks right here. Then we drop, and then we're looking at this area here where previous resistance was. So that could be an area that works. Either way, I'm not buying oil until we get a nice significant drop, and then I'll see where it's at. I'll wait for the momentum to shift, and then we'll take trades. US dollar. So US dollar reacting off of that weekly demand. I think the upward movement is going to be short-lived. So new daily supply, weekly supply, so we should do and I'll set an alert right here. So we could see a momentum shift right here. Shift and then a move downwards. Why? Because this is poorly formed. And also this here on the daily chart. It looks horrible, terrible. A lot of trading there, a lot of craziness, so I don't expect it to hold. I expect reversal back down like this. And that actually hits this area here too, which is good. Right here. Yep. Good. Yep, so that's what I'm watching for. Okay. Aussie. So, let's see with Aussie. So, I'm waiting for price to drop down here and momentum shift, and then I'm going to take longs. In fact, I have orders to go long down here. Ready? That's what I'm waiting for. So I want price to come down here. It could even react from this area here. So weekly off of monthly, H4 fundamentals off of daily. Yeah. So I'm watching this area here too, because we could see a momentum shift here and then a move to the upside, just like that. But definitely I see a further move to the upside right here like this. And I want to take advantage of this full move all the way up. So Aussie CAD is a mess, and I'm not looking to make any trades on it. Aussie Yen coming down into some demand. Took out this weekly. The only thing is that we still got monthly supply and control. So taking any trades is any long trades from up here is low odds. So H4 demand zones off of daily demand. So right here, daily demand. I gotta clean up this chart a little bit. Like that. Okay, beautiful. This could be a nice shorting opportunity here on the 4 hour. Let me see. No shorts on last monthly trend line out. Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't take that short. Daily demands and control, no good. So, not taking any trades on here. Long, yeah, that's aggressive. Even taking long trades off of here is aggressive. And yeah, we would need to have this area out first before I even take longs. So I may want to get back to that and look at that even deeper. It's too dangerous. This area here is just too much supply. Price could just drop all the way back down here. You know, daily is overextended. We could see it drop all the way back here. So ideally, I'd like to see how this week ends. If we end in a nice weekly bearish engulfing, then a move all the way down here is probably what's going to be happening. Down to this area here. So yeah, so I'll wait for that to happen. Aussie, New Zealand need weekly supply out for longs. In fact, you know, let me get back here. Because there's a good chance of that happening, I want to document that. There we go. Okay. Aussie, New Zealand, no shorts, need weekly supplies on out for longs, yeah. So this one's a tough one because I expect Aussie to pull back. And Kiwi weakness to set in, but Kiwi's been holding pretty strong. Everything's been pulling back, but Kiwi's been holding, so this one is a little bit tricky. Tested weekly area still in control, and weekly supply also in control. So we're right in between. So, you know, looking at the monthly chart, looks like it wants to drop down. Weekly trend line already broken. So we'd need daily supply for longs, yeah. New daily demands, which hasn't happened yet. So no trades on this chart. CAD yen. Weekly supply holding. Still at this monthly imbalance here. So not good to take any trades long. Shorts could happen. We could see a move down here. That's just like the Aussie Jap, right? Yeah. Yeah, we could see that move. Yeah, it makes sense. So yen pairs so far. Wait. Euro yen, yeah, it looks like. Although on the weekly here, yeah, same thing, weekly. You can come down here. So yen pairs hold off because we could see a nice drop. Yeah, and US dollar yen been getting weaker. Expecting this move to happen. So I'm going to hold off on the CAD yen. No shorts, new daily demand zones at weekly demand zone lower. Yeah, that's a good one. Yep, I'd say so. Weekly trend is broken, right? So, yeah. Yep. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Euro US dollar. So I got orders to go long. Right here. Price is just coming within that. Weekly trend is up. Monthly's in consolidation. So I'm breaking a rule here, but my gut tells me that this is going to be a good trade. So I'm going to stick with it because it's well timed with the US dollar and what I believe is going to happen with the US dollar. So Euro Aussie. Took a trade here. Hit my target here, hit my target here, and then I moved my stop loss from here to here, got stopped out. Should have left my stop loss here because final target was hit yesterday. And I missed this other entry here, which sucks. So where's the new trade? I'm waiting for, because expecting Euro to go up soon and Aussie to go down because it hasn't made its drop yet. Somewhat of a drop. Somewhat of a drop. So I'm expecting some demand to come in and then I'll take it long. Because we're at a monthly. I don't believe this monthly made a 2-to-1 move. Let's check it out. 2-to-1? Yeah, barely. Wow. So monthly demand is in control. Weekly demand is in control. Too much trading here to take a trade here, to set this trade here. Too much trading here. So yeah, I'm gonna wait for demand to come in, pull back, and then I'll buy it. I want to see the institutions coming in and buying this. So once the euro shows me that that momentum is shifting to the upside, then I'll switch my focus to the euro Aussie and I'll look at what the Aussie's doing, and I'll be more inclined to take long trades here. So that's what I'll do with that one. Euro CAD. Okay, So Euro CAD. I don't think this. No, this one didn't make 2-to-1. Still drawn though. Yeah. So. There we go. Okay. So. Nested weekly area of demand inside of it, so I do expect to move to the upside here. So Euro strong and a weak CAD. That's the thing with the CAD. Are we expecting it to get weak or are we expecting it to get strong? Hard to say at this point where the CAD, US CAD is at. A demand zone. So, excuse me, I would need to see at least this trend line break here. Trend line break, demand come into the market, and then I'll take trades higher. Alright, so Euro Pound, messy chart, nothing to see here. Euro Yen, getting a nice pullback. Waiting on this one to take any trades off of it. Euro Kiwi, again, this is another one I was looking at earlier today. Very, very, very tricky. Because we're reacting to this monthly supply structure here. Okay. And for the life of me, I'm trying to see, I was trying to figure out if so that's the legit, yeah. So monthly supply structure, we could see a drop here, momentum shift, and then up. Taking a look at the weekly, you know, we took out this area here, next area here. Could see a move. It's very difficult. So I'm gonna wait to see. I'm gonna wait for the Euro momentum to shift to the upside. And then when it starts to do that, I'll look at this chart and then I'll see what the Kiwi is doing at that time. And then I'll make a move, because bottom line is I do believe we're going to see more highs. Yeah, I do believe we're going to see more highs. It's just a matter of time for that to happen. Euro's going to go higher and the Kiwi's going to drop, so eventually this one's going to pick up steam and we're going to see a big move to the upside. So I'm going to wait for the Euro momentum to shift, and then when that happens I'll look at the Kiwi, see when it's ready for its drop, and then I'll find the zone to take a trade off of. Pound US dollar. Been waiting for this to get down here, momentum shift, and then I'm going to take longs. Easy breezy. Pound Aussie. So expecting pound to fall a little bit, so let's take a look here. Expecting pound to fall a little bit as opposed to the Aussie. Right, as opposed to the Aussie. Let's see, Aussie, yeah. Could be a bigger drop. Could be a bigger drop. So what does that say? If it could be a bigger drop, then that means we could see pound Aussie head higher. Even from here. This area that we're testing now. So this area is nested within the weekly area of supply right here, which removed the monthly supply zone right here. Yeah. So here's the official monthly demand. So monthly is uptrending. Weekly officially trend line broken. So daily demand, so new daily demand, so weekly demand. Yep. So that's what I'm waiting for. New daily demand zones. So waiting on this chart, nothing to really take a trade off of right now. Pound CAD, same thing, kind of messy. No longs, no shorts. Pound yen. This one's been really choppy, so I'm not taking any trades. Daily demand zones off of weekly. That's all the way down here. Not going to happen so far. So let me just put no longs for now. Pound Kiwi. So I'm expecting pound to get stronger and Kiwi to drop. So eventually I'm expecting this to head higher. So if we look at the weekly chart, looks like this weekly area of this, the weekly demand imbalance is looking to break. Weekly looks a bit overextended, not greatly overextended, but a bit. So we can see a drop in price lower down here. In fact, let's take a look here. If we do that, yeah, so it coincides with, so let's just draw a trend line here. Let's take a look at the monthly, boom, boom, yeah, okay, and let's draw a trend line. Something to keep an eye on right here. So this here is the monthly trend line. See that? Price can drop here, right to this area of weekly demand. Monthly trend line there, momentum shift, and move to the upside. Possible. Only thing is, this is a weekly chart. That's quite a significant drop we'd have to see, right? So we'd have to see the pound get very weak, which could happen against the Kiwi. So it's possible that that could happen. So we'll wait and see. Let me put an alert here so I don't forget this. Pound Kiwi weekly. Yeah, I think I'd take a trade there for sure. Looks good if it happens. Alright, so US CAD. So what do we see here? Finally pushing upwards towards a weekly demand zone. Towards a weekly supply zone, I should say. The only thing here is that we got this monthly bullish engulf being hit, and we got a 3-month area of demand in control. We could see a move like this, momentum shift, and then a move downwards. That can very much happen. We can even see a move like this too, because this is a very significant area here of supply. But we're in limbo with this one, right? It's like back and forth in the middle of no man's land. So I'm not taking any trades. Daily demand zones at weekly demand, yeah. The only trend right now is monthly trend is down. So this weekly area here could really work for a short. We've got some time until price gets up there, so I'll see what the US dollar does. If the US dollar reacts to this area and starts to shift momentum and looks like it wants to collapse, I'll look for short trades on this one. US dollar, Japanese yen, this chart is a mess. I am expecting a move downwards. React and then down eventually with the US dollar. So still watching that. Kiwi, I'm waiting for momentum to shift and a move downwards. Hasn't happened yet. US Swiss franc, I'm expecting momentum shift and downwards. I'll look for short trades if that momentum shift starts to happen. And don't really trade this pair or this pair. Bitcoin, what a disaster. Reacting from daily supply. Weekly trend is still up, monthly trend is still up. Yeah, that's all fine and dandy, but now we got a daily supply in control. We have another daily supply up here. And now Bitcoin is starting to react to supply and demand on charts. Before it was just breaking all the rules because of everybody getting in. But now there's a lot of traders with long positions here, who are just waiting and praying. And this sell-off is mostly from the supply from here that caused this here to be taken out. and the people that went long here and getting out at break even. So I see a lot more choppiness coming in, especially or specifically can even see a move down here to the 10,000 area before we get a bounce. All right, Ethereum. This one's been strong, but no supply created on the charts. So sooner, I think everybody's buying this one because of the lack of movement on Bitcoin. So everybody's jumping in the bandwagon here, but eventually this one's going to create supply, and then we're going to see drops down to this area, the 700. So steam is looking like it's already starting to run off, or run out, I should say. So that's it. That's all the markets that I trade and what I'm going to be looking for. And news-wise, there's nothing really coming out this week, so not expecting much movement in the markets this week. Things are slowly setting up for bigger moves next week, I think. And next week on Wednesday, we got Bank of Canada rate being released. And that's on Wednesday, and that's pretty much it. So that's it. That's it for now. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Use it to make some good trading decisions with your own trading plan, alright? Have yourself a good week, and we'll see you next week.